You may or may not know this about the Gran Destino, but it does have some Salvador Dali inspirations throughout the tower here. And one of those, if you look, there's kind of an abstract message in the ironwork right there. Look really close in this video. I'm going to zoom in for a hot second for you so you can see it. Look right there. You see that spot right there? Right above the stop sign. It says, "It's another Diz Unlimited happy hour." Hello everybody, it's Ryno, and I am here standing outside of Gran Destino, which is a part of Coronado Springs Resort, and I'm here to do another happy hour. Now, if you're wondering, who are you doing that happy hour with? Well, guess what? It's a very, very special guest, my friend Amber.
It's me!
She's been on before. Maybe you're new to this, maybe you haven't. Oh, she kept moving right, but hold on, there you go. Now they can see you. There we go. Amber and I were out on Disney property and we said, what are we going to do? We're not ready to just go home just yet. And she said, well, what if we go to a resort? And I said, no. But then clearly she talked me into it because I'm in the parking lot here. But it's because we're going to go upstairs and we're going to pretend to be fancy people all the way up to the Dahlia Lounge, which is right on top of here. Dahlia Lounge is all the way on the roof up there. Toledo's on one side, Dahlia Lounge on the other side. Amber, have you been here before?
I have been here before, but not in depth. I've been to Toledo for like once.
What does that mean?
Like, I mean, like, not like, I haven't had like a whole, I don't know. I've been to Toledo
She was here
once.
shallowly.
I've been to Toledo once, and I've been to Dahlia Lounge once for one drink. And then I think we had a drink at Dahlia Lounge and then went to Toledo. I think that's all I've done.
Well, I do want to do another video about this resort because it does have one of my absolute favorite little hidden gems on Disney property, which is the Barcelona Lounge. Some people say Barcelona, and I will always
say Barcelona.
Barcelona. That's how I say it.
You're an idiot.
But today we're going all the way to the top, baby. There are drinks, there's appetizers up here. We're gonna go. I think we're each gonna get a drink. We're each gonna decide on an app and tell you about the atmosphere and all that sort of stuff, and whether this is a place that you want to make one of your stops on your lounge visits or something like that, or something like that. I don't know. I gotta come up with a more clever name of, like, you know how like people do like a monorail
like
crawl,
a lounge hopping experience.
Yeah, there's got to be like a Walt Disney World, like,
don't they call them like
all the lounges?
Is lounge lizard a thing? That's a phrase?
Is it?
Lounge lizard?
I don't like it. It sounds a
Did
little...
I make it up? I could have. I don't know. I've never heard of it before.
Watch out for those lounge lizards.
Watch out for a lounge lizard.
No, but we're gonna go upstairs. We'll go see what it's all about. Have a seat, hopefully. But before we get inside, I just want to remind everybody, this and everything that we do here is brought to you by Dreams Unlimited Travel. They are experts helping you plan that perfect Disney vacation. When you book with them, it costs you nothing extra on your trip. You help support the channel and all the content that we produce here. So check them out, Dreams Unlimited Travel, for a free, no obligation quote today. It's also brought to you by our Patreon supporters. Hello. We couldn't do this without you. If you want to learn more about how you can get exclusive content from different members of the Diz team, you can head over to patreon.com/DizUnlimited. And before I hear another word about it, yes, I am wearing a Jurassic Park shirt. It happened by accident. I thought I was going to Universal today. Plans changed, and unfortunately...
I'm embarrassed to be here.
Well, I am realizing I actually think I had a shirt I could have changed into on my car. It's too late now.
Really no excuses.
Well, it's like a if you know, It's all right.
No, I think it's pretty clear.
I think it's
a giant, was this Brachiosaurus on your shirt? And then I think John Hammond is on the other side.
Could be anybody. Could be my grandpa. What you doing down there, John Bryden? We ain't even had a drink yet.
No.
We ain't even had a drink yet. I've lived here too long. Ooh, this is... I would argue... You got Wilderness Lodge, you've got Animal Kingdom Lodge. I don't think Gran Destino gets championed for being this, like, absolutely gorgeous lobby.
Gran Destino gives me Vegas vibes.
Oh, in a good way?
Yeah.
Classy.
Yeah, like classy, like...
Putting on a Ritz, gambling.
Like Venetian, it gives me Vegas vibes. Like if Disney were to do a Disney resort in
him right
Vegas, it would look like this.
Gosh, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, if anything goes wrong upstairs, we're coming downstairs to go to the Barcelona Lounge.
You didn't say it right.
Barcelona.
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 Yeah.
Yeah. This hotel has the weird elevators, so I like to wait till they're all going to close And then you come over here and you select Toledo. And it tells me to go to F.
Well, that said Dahlia.
It says Toledo and Dahlia.
Yeah,
and
but we're not going to Toledo, so we're going to Dahlia's lounge.
it's the same button.
Yeah, but you're going to the Dahlia lounge, so you should have said we hit Dahlia lounge.
It looks pretty empty today. It's just so pretty.
It smells
Don't you want me? It does smell really,
like-
really good up here.
You can't taste anything in the air, but you think you could. It smells that good.
Honey, I think we need to get you some food.
I do. I'm starving.
See? There's Dolly. Shaking hands with Mr. Walt Disney himself. Mr. Disney. Mr. Disney was his dad. That's Walt.
That's cool. Look at that mustache. If anyone's wondering, lounge lizard is a phrase. It is just somebody who frequents lounges and nightclubs.
It's just so pretty. It's gorgeous. We're going to show you the view, too. Push, it says, as I pulled. Push, push. Oh, wow. Up here at sunset, if I didn't know any better, I would say that Amber is putting a move on me. Hey, past us. Where do you want to go? Oh, right here? All right.
Woman, right?
Oh,
Am I wrong?
yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
Well, you're right. Hey, this is great. Romantic.
Sitting low.
It's very low.
Back to. There's that Star Wars land, as Hannah loves to say. Not my Star Wars. Not me, though. I don't say that.
She said, not me, though.
I can see all of Florida here. Holy cow. Oh, you know what's crazy about up here is that if Hollywood Studios has any sort of like fireworks show or anything like that, you're going to see it.
You're going to see it.
You're going to see it. You're going to see Fantasmic's fireworks.
I can't wait to post this on Instagram and have you talking about Fantasmic.
All right, we're looking at the menu here. We were just told by our server that the most popular drinks here are the Tequila Daisy or the Oaxaca Old Fashioned, but I had a Tequila Daisy when I did I think it was what I had when I did the Enchanted Rose review. And it was fine. It was just one of those, I'm not taking that risk again. So I think for me, I love gin. And this hotel like specializes in gin, so I might do a gin something or other. I don't know, Manhattan makes me feel real fancy. There's a Sangria Teeny. Oh, jeez, Louisa. What are you dreaming of?
Casey.
A create your own old fashioned. Amber, what do we have in there? We have Maker's Mark, Elijah Craig, Bullet 95, the Rye, Buffalo Trace, Crown Royal, Deluxe Canadian Whiskey. Don't get that one. That's the cheapest of all of them. And then for choice of simple syrups, there's vanilla, house-made blueberry, house-made orange saffron, house-made classic, pure maple syrup. And for the bitters, we've got the Angostura aromatic, the Hella Brothers orange, the Hella Brothers smoked chili, Hella Brothers Mexican chocolate, Hella apple blossom, and the Fee Brothers black walnut. I keep the black walnut. Obviously, Angostura aromatic bitters should always be on your bar, but I also have the black walnut ones because they're very versatile. This is
so
interesting.
fun, though.
The blueberry, Mexican chocolate.
The Mexican chocolate.
Yeah.
I bet that could be really
What would you do that with? The orange, maybe, like a chocolate orange.
Maybe, but I feel like orange is in old fashioned, like an old fashioned regularly. So I kind of want to do something a little different. So
Well,
like,
it's
what would
not. It's not really in it. It's just like an
that
orange peel, and then they do the
citrus, yeah.
oil. Yeah, because it like opens up. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, do I want to do something a little different?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I'm always for the twist. Here's the thing. I was like, the bourbons where I'd be like,
Because like, what would go well with Mexican chocolate?
this is cheap. Crown Royal's cheap. Buffalo Trace seems to be more frequently on bars lately, and people like it. I feel like it doesn't really have as distinct a flavor as bourbon as I like. Bullet's like fine. I would do the Elijah Craig myself personally.
I will take your recommendation on the whiskey because I love a whiskey, but I don't drink alcohol a lot, and so I don't know that like what's better or what's good. So I'm going to take your.
I personally like a lot of different types of Elijah Craig that I've had, so I feel like it's a solid bet.
We'll go with Elijah Craig for the whiskey.
Yeah.
I'm just going to have to figure this out. I'm not sure yet.
That's all right. I'm not going to press you.
Okay.
And then I don't know. We're going to have to get into the appetizers here.
Well, I know I want the calamari. I love calamari.
I like how you say it like it's a.
I love
the calamari.
The calamari.
You say it like Gomez Adams. Calamari. My sweet calamari. Katamia, that's right. That's why it's like,
yes,
yeah.
Yes.
So there's some sliders on here. Ooh, with a black garlic aioli.
Charcuterie sounds interesting, but I know you don't like olives.
I do not like olives. So the Spanish charcuterie, olives, fig jam, charred bread, and assorted meats and cheeses. I feel like I have seen that before, and for $38, that feels like
that is a lot.
It's a little pricey.
That's a pricey one. I wonder how the chicken wings are.
I think we're going to have a little bit of a debate.
Cherry glaze.
I don't know. The Dahlia sliders, chicken wings. I don't really like meat on the bone. Shrimp pil. Jamon croquettes, smoked paprika chips, tapas trios, which again, one of those is olives. Otherwise, I'd be all over that octopus. Calamari, Spanish charcuterie, orange flan cocoa. I like that. We got our drinks really fast.
Really fast.
Okay, Amber, now is the big reveal. What did you actually go with?
What did I actually... She took my thing. Oh, no.
Good thing I took a picture.
Okay,
That's why I always take a picture.
I think I remember. So I got the Elijah whiskey.
Elijah Craig.
I don't know the whole
Elijah
name.
Craig 94 proof small batch American whiskey.
Got that.
It's bourbon, but that's fine.
Oh, okay.
All bourbon is whiskey, not all whiskey is bourbon.
I love when you give me that fun fact. My simple syrup, I went with house-made blueberry.
Blueberry.
And then for choice of bitters, I did the Hella Brothers Mexican chocolate.
The chocolate blueberry. That was, I thought, a nice twist here.
Yeah.
That was all
I want to try something a little different.
For $17.50. So the drinks on this menu range pretty much. I feel like $17.50 is the average price. Like the espresso martini is $15.50, and I think that is the cheapest.
That's the lowest.
The cheapest mixed one, yeah. Because there's sangria on here for that too. So not necessarily inexpensive, but there's all smaller alcoholic ones too.
Hot beverages.
It's not very big. I've had that.
Oh, okay.
How is your drink?
I have not tried it.
Oh, well, cheers.
Ready? Cheers.
Hold on. Let me see what I got, and then we'll try them together.
I guess no cheers. I take back my cheers.
So I was going to go with the Grand Gin Tonic for $17.50 because I feel like that's the signature hotel drink. But also, again, I want to do the Barcelona Lounge at some point, and that might be a thing we have to get down there with the Create Your Own Gin down there. More on that in the future, but hopefully in the very near future. So I actually went with the twist. I know it's crazy. You're like, oh, well, why wouldn't you get one of the drinks here? But I went with a Negroni because it's made with Monkey 47 gin, which is not a cheap gin, Campari liqueur, Gonzales Bailes La Copa sweet vermouth, and orange.
Yeah, so far so good. Thank you.
Thank you. That was all for $17.50. I'm going to have it. I normally don't like Negronis because they're bitter, but lately I've been like trying to warm up to Campari, Aperol. You know, if an Aperol spritz is made correctly, it's not actually bitter. It's like it's supposed to be like half Aperol, half champagne, and then soda water. So it's just supposed to be in color. So cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Can you taste the blueberry?
I can.
Can you get the chocolate?
But it's not in your face. It's not like super sweet. It's definitely not as, I don't know if astringent's the right word, but you know when like an old fashioned is too, when you're like you can't breathe in your throat sometimes.
I think you're talking about a Kentucky Hug, which is like
maybe that's what it is.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Is very smooth and it is sweet enough without being too sweet. And I really like just the
Can I try it?
The hint of the Mexican chocolate. It's got like a little spice. A little.
Oh yeah, that's very nice.
Right?
That's really, really good.
Very smooth.
Yeah. Mine's good. It definitely leans heavier into the Campari flavor, so if you don't like Campari or like bitter aperitifs, I would not recommend it. It is definitely, I feel like this would have been better as an after dinner drink. I think I should have stuck with the original choice. So I'm not going to be like, this is the best, whatever. Because again, it's not normally my flavor profile, but I like to try new things. So I'm not upset that I got it, but it definitely is, the gin gets lost in this.
I don't know if I've ever had a Negroni, but...
Do you know the only other place? I think I've had it in like 2 places. One of those is Baseline Tap House, I think. Used to have one when it first opened, but I don't think it does anymore.
Well, I tried yours. I don't know if that was stuck or not. I tried yours, and I liked it. The first flavor was sweet. But then the aftertaste was very bitter, and I wasn't expecting that.
Bitter like my attitude.
Yeah.
We went with 2 tapas. We went with calamari, chosen by Amber.
I love calamari.
Crispy calamari, sweet pepper confit, and roasted garlic aioli for $16. And then my choice was the Dahlia sliders. They are beef with chorizo spice, black garlic aioli, house pickled onions, and manchego on a brioche poppy seed bun with patas bravas, patatas bravas, for $17. Our calamari is here, so why don't we give it a try?
Okay.
Lady. I like calamari too. It's the thing.
I love it.
Growing up in New England, it's pretty much standard.
Shut up, you're from there?
In my head I was like, I can't say Massachusetts because they're gonna be on the video like, oh, here we go with the Massachusetts again. You didn't squeeze the lemon on it.
I don't need it. That aioli is banging. It's real good. Holy cow, that. And I really like the what's it called? The batter?
Yeah.
It's really good.
Say it's light, but it is like
super flavorful.
And you definitely can taste the calamari in there. Mm-hmm. Which I know for some people, sometimes it can be a little...
Too fishy?
A little fishy. I feel like it tiptoes in, it's like the cousin of a fishy flavor, I feel like. It's got that...
Yeah, I get that.
You're like, oh, I'm by the sea, but not like I'm eating something.
But I'm not in the sea.
Yeah. I am going to do it like a late squeeze of the lemon.
Go ahead. That's fantastic. That's a good one. I could eat that aioli with a spoon.
Seriously.
That's super good.
Here, try some of the ones with the lemon on it. Like, do the lemon and then dip that. I'm telling you.
Didn't you just squeeze it?
Yeah, I did a little.
All right, I'm going to take these two right here.
Just on that end, so that if you didn't like it. I think it brings the aioli up. It starts here, it goes up here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, makes the aioli pop even a little bit more. Mm-hmm. This cilantro can just be thrown right off the side of the building.
That's what I was like, get that out of here.
Yeah, no ma'am. You have no place on this stuff by the sea.
I wouldn't mind cilantro. It is I can understand it being an elevating flavor, but it's too strong a flavor. So when you put it on something, you don't taste anything else.
All right, our Dahlia sliders are here, and there are shockingly 3 of them, with also like 3 of these like massive spears of these like potatoes here.
Thank you.
Amber, I think, well, first, try the potato. First, it's hot, but there is like an aioli.
Is that?
On the, there's like a sauce on that, but then here's what I'm going to suggest. You dip that into our friend over here from the calamari. I'm saying it like what we do in the shadows, like Lazo, the calamari.
Like Ted Mosby, encyclopedia, and a chameleon.
Okay, I'm trying a bite. I cut mine in half.
Okay, I'm gonna dip this in the aioli over here on this side. Is it delicious?
Aioli. Hey, Oli. How you doing?
You proud of yourself?
No.
No.
So these are definitely cooked a little medium rare. I usually order medium well, but that's all right. We only live once right now.
Right now.
These are, right now. These are a little sweeter than I expected.
Really?
Yeah. Not in a bad way. They're good. I mean, it's honestly, I'm actually
I like the
shocked
potato.
to them. I really like the potato a lot. I really, really enjoy the potato. I like that it's like really thick cut. And it's
Yeah,
got
the
this
potato had a really good flavor.
little like salting on it.
Yeah. And with the aioli, man.
I'm sorry, yeah, this aioli, this is our food hack recommendation. Get the calamari, so whatever else you order, you can dip into that.
I wonder if you can order the aioli. Yeah. I wonder if you can just be like, hey, can I get a side of that garlic aioli? Because it is banging. All right, my turn. I'm going to try this thing. She's juicy, y'all. She's real juicy.
I do think because these are so thick cut, they're a little like, they're a little more firm in the middle. Not quite yuca firm, but these are good.
This is not what I expected, and not in a bad way. There's very different flavors. It's actually really nice. I like it a lot. Very tender, that's the word. But you're right, because it is more of like a medium rare instead of, I'm okay with it being pink in the middle. Yeah.
I like the poppy seed bun. I feel like the poppy seeds add a little bit of texture. It's nice.
I don't typically like pickled red onion. I'm not a big red onion fan in general.
That's the sweetness.
But I actually like it on this. I think it goes really well with the other flavors. Because it's like, what, pickle?
Yeah.
Pickle? I think that's why.
House pickled. I feel like a manchego cheese has a little bit of a bitter, not bitter, but like
Swiss cheese.
Yeah, and so it's good. So I think like it's like opposites.
What is that word?
I don't know.
I can't think of it. Like Swiss cheese is
because I hate Swiss cheese.
Drier? What is the word? I can't think of it. I feel stupid. Sharper?
Well, that would be like a cheddar. Less sharp?
Less sharp.
We're done. We're outside. We're back where it all started. Amber, would you come here again?
1000%. I would love to do another make your own. I would love to try the sangriatini.
Oh yeah, sangriatini. Yeah, sangriatini.
That sounded good.
It's hard to say.
I told Ryno this, and I know he's reviewed it before, but I want to do the Three Bridges Lounge. I want to do that too.
I don't think it's a lounge, it's a restaurant.
That.
I mean, there's a bar over there.
I want to do
that.
Well,
I guess we could go sit at the bar.
Because it has a sangria flight, and I would like to do that. And it has a corn dip.
The corn dip is good. Also,
good.
they do a sangria class over there.
But everything tonight was really delicious, and I was very happy with our choices.
I don't regret any of the choices. Even the Negroni toward the end there, I was like, it's good. I think when I order a Negroni, I think I'm going to say, like, can you go lighter on the Campari for me? But the total after tip with a 20% tip, because that's how I roll, was $86.02. Our server was great too.
She was wonderful.
Just the right amount of attentive, like a nice. Carrie, was that her name?
Carrie.
Yeah, she was like so nice, so friendly.
She had really good recommendations.
Yes,
and was real, because she was like, look, I think everything's delicious, but it comes down to preference. Like, what you like is what you like, but everything I have had is good. And I was like, okay, that's fair, because you get a lot of people like, everything is good, and you're like, that doesn't help me at all.
It is not cheap here either, because like I said, $86 for 2 drinks and 2 appetizers. But again, look at the view that we had.
Yeah.
The company we kept, we had good service.
Mm-hmm.
It was a beautiful venue.
Yeah.
And imagine being up there and the fireworks are going to go off. Because I think that was what people are starting to stake out spots for. Because it was like kind of empty when we got there. But when we were leaving, it was definitely more full on the outside. But if you are on the inside, you can come outside during the thing. I think there might be a thing where they're like, please don't block the people that are sitting. So you like have to stand off to the side.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that. But I do think this is an area worth stopping by. And what I like is it's sort of that it's like, I don't want to say off the beaten path, but it's not necessarily a resort. There is no Skyliner service here, right?
Yeah.
There is no monorail here.
I could see
if you're not driving, you do have to kind of go a little bit out of your way. You're not just stumbling upon it, But I
also think there's a lot to do here.
Yeah.
Like, if you can sit down and have a meal, and you can have a drink, and you can just sit and enjoy the ambiance, because it's just so beautiful. Like, everything is, I love it.
I think it is one of those things where it's classy. Mm-hmm. I think it feels classy. It makes me feel classy. It's classy without intimidation, which I appreciate.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
I have reviewed on here before with Hannah the Enchanted Rose, and I was like, that thing is banking on the space. It does not deliver on what it has or any of that stuff. I think this is the opposite. I think this very much looks and delivers on what you're getting.
Yeah.
So, again, cost is relative. I know that is expensive, but are you celebrating an occasion or something like that? Or maybe you just want to try something different, or you want to celebrate you finally made it to Walt Disney World. Or maybe this is the last time you're coming for a while. There's a lot of reasons why you can do this.
Valentine's Day is coming. It's a nice, first date, or I love the special occasion.
First date, jeez.
Well, hey, you're trying to make an impression.
First date, I'm taking you to Dollar General.
What are you getting at Dollar General?
Candy. Expired Gatorades. I don't know.
Lawn chairs.
Lawn chairs. Yeah. So I'm just curious, maybe anybody out there watching this video, if you have been here, what maybe we missed out, are there things that we need to know about? I always like to know too if anyone has a tip on secret drinks, because some lounges become known for a drink that's not on the menu or something. Oh. So for all the espresso martini lovers out there, there is one on this menu. We did not have that tonight. We will return for this property for many reasons. Amber wants to come back. I want to come back. So I think it's worth the trip. Be curious to see what everybody out there thinks. If you did like this video, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave us comments where you want to see us go next.
Yeah.
Because that is very helpful.
Us go.
Us go. Just us.
Just us.
No one else. Yeah. But thank you, Amber, for joining me on
You're
this
welcome.
this
I
night
love
out.
coming out with you. It's fun.
It was fun. It was fun. It was efficient. It was nice. You always love to hear that at the end of a date. It was efficient.
It was fun, efficient, and nice. How romantic.
I'd like to thank you for your efficiency this evening. What am I, Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory?
I cannot with you.
Okay, well, that is going to do it for this Diz Unlimited Happy Hour. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Remember, drink responsibly, and we will see you again next time.